You're listening to Fountain of Thought with your hosts, Dennis Fountain and Sonny Rain. One small step for man, one giant leap for America.
This show contains adult themes and language. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, everyone, to Fountain of Thought. This is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. Just like the shopping mob in San Fran and Chicago, anything goes. Call in or leave us a voicemail on our listener line at 413-612-8037. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at TalkFOT. Subscribe on YouTube or Rumble. And visit our website at fountainofthought.com, where you're going to find contests, polls, registrations, all kinds of great stuff, and so much more. And now, as always, without any further ado, I'd like to welcome my co-host and broadcast partner, Mr. Sonny Rain. Sonny!
Hello there.
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you.
I'm very festive. Hey,
Yeah.
you got an adjective?
Adjective. Beautiful.
What about a noun?
Cat.
Cat isn't lucky?
Sure, isn't lucky. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
And how about
Lucky.
a noun?
A noun. Another noun?
Yeah. No, I got his adjective.
Christmas tree.
Okay, thank you. That's all I
Good.
need
You're
to know.
you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, happy to see you. Nice festive things going on.
cool.
Yeah. I have some of those.
You can wear them as
No, it's better if you wear them as the Geordie LaForge.
the Christmas version.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's
We'll just
that's-
hang them there.
that's perfect. That's
Well,
good.
You know, it's actually annoying though.
It is. Yeah.
Probably.
Well, that's you.
Here,
So
here we go. Hold that. I heard that insult, by the way.
did you really?
I
You-
did.
Yeah. And what do you associate with it or not?
No, but not everybody can be.
Dennis likes to joke around that he's the pimp master of the world and all of that, and he is.
Yeah, well, you are the pimp master.
That's true.
What do you have
true.
for us today?
So we're going to talk about customer service today.
Christmas customer service?
Sure, if you want to throw that in there as well, just general old customer service, because you and I had a run-in with T-Mobile, and it struck us as hysterically funny, so we thought we would talk about customer service. You on board?
Shh. Hear that?
Yeah, is Santa coming?
No. Okay. Yeah. Customer service. Yes. T-Mobile. That
T-Mobile.
was that had to be one of the. Well, first of all, let's set the plate for it.
Okay, go ahead.
Dennis and I frequently do this where if I'm lazy and don't feel like calling somebody, I just have him impersonate me and call for me. So it was one of those days I was in a pissy mood, and I didn't want to deal with anything. So before I ended up getting on the phone, getting flustered, I had him call for me to T-Mobile, and we should say that was kind of a unique conversation.
Okay.
But anyway, go ahead. That's kind of how the table.
I thought we would play out that conversation. You want to play out that conversation?
And that would be the I'd have to follow the script that I can barely see.
Well, you don't have to follow it. You can improvise, but it's there as a guide, as an aid for you to help you along, because your lines are basically, yeah, I guess, because that's about all that I said. So, but,
Okay.
yeah, you ready?
I'm gonna try.
You're gonna try? Okay, all right. Well, here we go.
During this call, we may ask permission to review the services you purchase and other account information to offer you the best value. Your current services will not be affected if you refuse permission. All representatives are currently assisting other customers. Please stay on the line, and the next available representative will assist you.
Expected wait time will be 5 days.
Thank you for your patience. All of our representatives are assisting other customers.
Good day, and thank you for contacting T-Mobile. My name is Romeo, and I'm your expert today. Unlike other carriers, T-Mobile experts are here for you every step of the way without being transferred. How can I help you today?
Yes, man. I need to cancel my internet service.
May I ask for what reason this cancellation is?
Well, it works, but the connection's not all that great for where I live.
Great, thank you. I'll make sure that by the end of this call, your problem is resolved. For security purposes of your account, can I please have your account PIN?
My PIN. I don't know if I have a PIN.
May I please have the last 4 digits of your social?
Oh, sure. It's 5511.
Oh, great. That's just wonderful. May I put you on hold for a minute?
Sure, I guess. The estimated wait time will be 4 hours.
Hello, sir?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for waiting. Upon checking your account with our system, it shows that you've activated this feature last month. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Great, thank you. And the reason for your call today is to cancel, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Great, thank you. I'm unable to cancel this account. I'll need to transfer you to another team expert who can better assist you. Do I have permission to transfer the call?
Yes, please do.
Thank you.
Good day, and thank you for... Can't do this with a straight face.
It's working.
Good day, and thank you for contacting T-Mobile. My name is Jasmine, and I'm an expert today. And unlike other carriers, T-Mobile experts are here to help you in every step of the way without being transferred. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I'd like to cancel my internet service, please.
May I ask for the reason of this cancellation?
As I have already said, it's good, but it's not fast enough where I live. It's not.
Great, thank you. I'll make sure that by the end of your call, your problem is resolved. For security purpose, can I please have your account PIN?
I don't have an account PIN. I've been through this.
Okay, can I please have the last 4 digits of your social?
5510.
Thank you. Fantastic. Okay, I see the previous expert transferred you to sales. I'm unable to cancel your account. I'll need to transfer you to a team expert who can better assist you. Do I have permission to transfer this call?
You transfer me anywhere to somebody who can actually take care of this request, please.
Great, thank you.
And this, by the way, is no exaggeration.
Good day, and thank you for contacting T-Mobile. My name is Gia, and I'm your expert today. And unlike other carriers, T-Mobile experts are here to help in every step of the way without being transferred. How can I help you today?
I need to cancel my internet service, please.
Fantastic. May I ask The reason for this cancellation?
Because I've lost my sanity. I don't think I can remember how to use it anymore. You people are crazy.
Awesome. Thank you. I'll make sure by the end of this call your problem will resolve. For security purposes, can I please have your account PIN?
I don't have the goddamn pin.
Sure. Great. Thank you. Can I put you on hold for a minute?
Oh, oh, absolutely. The expected wait time will be 5 days.
Thank you for waiting. I have a few more things to do here. How's your day going?
Oh, my day's spectacular.
Are you out for a good time?
Am I what?
Are you out for a good time?
Yeah, I'm out for a good time, all right.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're having a good time. Can I put you on hold for just a moment?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Thank you for holding. You are awesome. I've gone ahead and canceled that account. It's fantastic. And I've adjusted your bill accordingly. You have 7 days to return the product or be forced to charge you $350. Does this make you happy?
Yeah, anything makes me happy as long as it's canceled.
Yeah, it's canceled. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're happy and out for a good time. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Thank you for contacting T-Mobile, the Uncarrier that has experts on hand 24/7 to make you happy. Have a happy day.
Yeah, goodbye. And it's no shit, that's the way it was.
That's exactly how it happened. The happy stuff is verbatim. That's exactly how it went.
And how do you get angry to something like that? I mean, it was just so bizarre. It was like did we interrupt an office party and everybody was smoking a doobie?
When she ever said, "Are you out for a good time?" I fell on the floor. Wait a minute. Did I call T-Mobile? Is this a 900 number? What am I calling here?
Oh, the best was that's great. It reminded me of Office Space. Remember that?
Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was crazy. Very crazy.
So, but that just epitomizes it. There's no customer service anymore anywhere you go on anything. I mean, by the way, feel free to crop that and put that on YouTube all over the world. T-Mobile, you have my permission to use my likeness.
Yeah, there you go.
Be in a commercial near you.
It wasn't that it was they didn't do anything wrong and they took care of the problem. It's just,
and they were polite. But the thing
they just read from these teleprompters.
Exactly, they're following a script.
They don't listen. It's you know what? It's almost like Joe Biden giving a presidential address.
Yeah. Yeah.
End message end.
Yeah. End message end. Yeah. But I've always said that's one thing that can make a business really, really successful or very, very bad is customer service. And I know you can't always hire the best employees, but come on. I mean, you have to listen to the people. And what is, and I've said this a zillion times, the customer is what?
Customer's always wrong.
Right. The customer, that old saying, the customer is always right. That's not true. The customer can be wrong.
And he's not kidding. He's not kidding. At a former store, he actually had a huge sign behind the counter, as plain as day, that said the customer is always wrong.
Yeah, that's right. And if you want credit, go to our credit manager, Helen Waite.
Helen Waite. Yeah.
Helen Waite. Yep, exactly. Yeah.
And anybody has to complain. Complaints are only accepted on the second Tuesday of the week.
Right. But no, I mean, how many times have you gone somewhere where, the problem, it could have been solved so easily, but they make a mountain out of a molehill, and it's a nightmare. It's just a nightmare.
Have you ever tried to call in? You got to call into like state agencies, and you swear to God, it's like that Twix commercial with the two buildings, the two factories. One side does the left, and one side does the right of the Twix bar. Well, you kind of picture in your head this is what you're dealing with, because this building here has no idea what this building, and they blame each other. Right. That package. Oh, you must have sent that to Randy. That must be over in Randy's department. You'll have to call Randy and see if he actually faxed it over to my department.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the? It is crazy though.
Yeah.
But that was uniquely bizarre though. That really was. I swear, I thought they were all high. Maybe there was a gas leak at the company that day.
I don't know, and it was just
that's great.
And that's how they were talking. And then she did oh God, I forgot it already. Must be let's drink together.
Social.
What
do you got? I got
tea.
Birch beer.
I have tea.
Birch beer.
Birch. So, what? You're drinking beer. You're drinking beer?
Birch.
Oh, birches. But whenever she said that, go out and have a good time, and she knew it, she was trying to be nice, and then after she said it, she kind of knew what she said could have been taken the wrong way, but she laughed with it and thought it was funny. And then she's going on about, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I swear to you, that's what she said.
That was.
And I'm going, what? Well, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay, yay. Oh, Gia. Thanks, Gia, for the bit. Without you, we wouldn't have made this podcast so funny.
You get the happy chicken choker of the day.
Yeah. Ooh, that's impressive. So I was meaning to ask you, last week you had the problems. You were out Yeti hunting?
I was Yeti hunting, yeah.
Yeah, did you find any?
No, we didn't. We didn't find anything.
No Yetis?
No Yetis.
No. But did you find yak manure?
Yak?
Yak manure. Or Yeti manure? Or
I actually stepped in some manure and I yacked.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I was just curious. I didn't know. All right.
I did have a frightening Getty sighting.
Getty?
Yeah,
Yes.
Getty gas station. And
Getty.
Gas prices were at $7.26 up there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's because they got to bring in.
That was a bargain though.
It was a bargain. It was on sale. Discount. I have nothing else to add in this customer service spot.
Do
so.
I? Shh. There he is again. Yeah, I have nothing other than listen. Just let me just throw this out there, okay? Be nice though, as much as possible, unless they give you a reason not to be nice. But I mean, a lot of these people are doing jobs, and let's face it, there's a ton of people still out of work. There are people being forced out of work right now. We won't get into the political ends of any of it, but the people that are left trying to do their jobs, give them the benefit of the doubt, unless they actually ask for it. Well, then that's an entirely different story.
All right. So I do have something I can add. Sonny knows this, but you guys don't know this. But back in October, I had several packages from Amazon not delivered to my house. They were at who knows house, and Amazon sends you a picture, and it's clearly not my house. So I was livid. So I got on the phone with them, actually spoke with someone, and I got bumped up, and I finally talked to this logistics district manager of some kind or whatever. He gave me his name, his cell phone number, and everything. we're sorry this happened, blah, 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 blah. Because every time this happens, I call up and say, hey, listen, I don't have my package. And I don't, I'm not paying for it because I didn't get it. And so they go look at my house on some map. I'm assuming, yeah, that's a legit address. I go, yeah, I know. Yeah, I can see that. I even have my name on by my front door. It says Fountain. It's got my name, Fountain, right there. My name is there. 7, it's got my number. Everything's there. You can see everything. And for the record, he puts his name on everything. That's right. He loves his name. He loves his name. I have my name on the side of a building.
I thought, this is my pimp.
Yeah, that's my pimp. That is. So I get credit for the things, and I have to reorder them. And I go, all right. Well, then it happens again and again. Well, the other day I had it because I ordered another thing, a $100 item, and it clearly came to a different address. And this time the picture showed the address of the house it got delivered to, which was 21, and it wasn't mine. And mind you, make sure you tell them you live on a I live a dead end street. There's 4 houses. 4 houses. You've got a 25% chance of getting it right. So I called up and I was yelling and screaming, and the woman who answered again was very polite. But I said, listen, I'm mad as hell. I'm not mad at you, but I'm mad as hell, and I'm sorry that if I sound the way I do, but again, I am not mad at you. But somebody's going to have to feel this brunting because you answered the phone. You're the lucky winner today. But it's just... I had to do this. Excuse me. I had to do the same thing last week. And, I told the person, listen, I know this is not directed personally at you, but, here's a problem. I'm upset and I need resolution to it. But, I don't... Sometimes I'm, with the Amazon drivers, I don't know what is up with them because... Like my last 3 deliveries, the same thing. I at the end of my place, I have an arrow, an actual steel arrow that says packages on it. It points to the back door, which is probably about 10 steps, right? 10, 12 steps, possibly. And they purposely will leave the package right there underneath the sign on the recyclable trash barrel. Like, in other words, screw you. Yeah. I maybe I'm wrong. It could be, but I think when it happens 2-3 times in a row, I don't know. I think the problem is getting out there is that people realize that their job is safe. I mean, if they go and kill somebody, it's a different story. But there are so many people looking for jobs right now, and it's the employee market instead of the employer. So. Well, it's not just I disagree. It's not people out there looking for jobs. It's employers trying to keep people in their jobs. Well, that's what I mean. Either people aren't working, or they're getting thrown out of their jobs because of other. Well, that's what I mean. Is the employer will put up with more stuff than they would normally to keep an employee because it's so hard to get new ones. That's what I meant. Have you been noticing appearances in a lot of places, a lot of stores and stuff where they used to be really heavy on, you got to wear this tie, this shirt. I've been watching people and they're starting to lax on their dress codes and stuff because they just don't have it. And then you listen, you walk around grocery stores and you'll overhear conversations. Oh, this one called in, or this one didn't show up today. We're running on a short staff. Can you stay extra? I mean, so what are they going to do? They're going to nitpick? No, they don't. Then the employees know this. We have a local restaurant that is closed at least once a week on various days because they can't find an employee. They called out sick or whatever, and she posts on Facebook, "Sorry, folks, we're closed today. I don't have enough staff." It's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. Please be kind to the people that are working and direct your anger to those that actually deserve it. So. Yeah, unless, of course, they say something stupid and then you tee off on them. But go ahead. It all goes back full circle to our original T-Mobile conversation is, I had a point there. I have no idea where that was going. It's just weird. The shot. That's the COVID shot did it too. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. I don't know. Or it could just be that I'm old and senile starting already. But that's true, but yeah. All right, folks, we're going to pause for a commercial break, and we will be right back.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Fountain of Thought podcast, listen you will. Funny they are. Talk about anything and everything they do. Wit and charm DJs Dennis and Sonny have. Fountainofthought.com, website you go. There is no try, only do. All right, welcome back. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor on our show, please drop us an email at talkfot@gmail.com or give us a call at 413-612-8037. All right, Sonny.
Hold on a second.
Yeah?
I need an adjective.
Adjective. Blue.
A time period.
A time period. The 20th century. Is that what you mean? Time period?
Yeah,
like
I
that?
guess so.
Or yeah.
How about a type of relative?
A type of relative. Your hat is blending in with the background. Turn the other way. No, the other way. Turn that way. Never mind. Forget it. Uncle. An uncle.
Okay.
You're good?
Yeah, at the moment.
Okay.
The moment you've been waiting for is finally here. Yes, true or false headlines.
All right, folks, it's that time. One is correct, one is wrong, and this is being sponsored by the Ludlow Lions Club. Do you want to help those in need in your neighborhood? Volunteer today. You can learn more at their Facebook page by visiting ludlowlions.org or by calling 754-900-ROAR. All right, pretty simple, Sonny. One is good, one is bad. Which one is true, which one is false? Louisiana man reeled in for swimming in fish tank, or Louisiana man fined for fishing at sewage plant?
The guy was fined for fishing at a sewage plant.
Sorry. Bossier City, Louisiana. Police in Louisiana were able to reel in a man captured on video swimming through a fish tank at a sporting goods store. Kevin Wise, 26, told KSLA-TV that he had plunged into the indoor aquarium at a Bass Pro Shop in Bossier City last week to follow through on a promise he made to followers on the social media platform TikTok. TikTok is awful. I said that if I got 2,000 likes, I would jump to the tank, Wise said. I got more than that and didn't want to be a liar, so, I jumped in the tank. A video captured by shopper Treasure McGraw. That's a name, huh? Treasure McGraw? Treasure, huh?
Sounds like something out of Happy Gilmore.
I know. Showed Wise swimming through the tank before climbing out and running to the store with wet clothes. We heard a big splash, and I thought it was the fish, McGraw said to the news outlet. My fiancé was like, somebody's in the tank! Somebody's in the tank! We saw this guy swimming! Bass Pro Shops filed a complaint with the Bossier City Department on Friday, saying it cost them thousands of dollars to empty out the 13,000-gallon aquarium and clean it after Wise's swim. Wise was charged with criminal damage to property and released with a citation to appear in court.
Just not to harp on that, but this TikTok is causing a lot of crap like this. These people making dares and doing stupid crap, and then they go off and then who does it end up costing?
People have died because of some of this stuff.
Listen,
those TikTok challenges.
I got a hell of a sense of humor, but there's somewhere along the line that, oh, wait a minute, that's right. There's a shortage of common sense, isn't it?
Yeah.
I forgot it.
All right, here are your headlines. Gorilla saves cat from tree. A gorilla breaks into home and hides under bed.
Oh, the gorilla went and hid under the bed.
You are correct. Sulphur, Louisiana. So you can see that both of these stories are from Louisiana, so something's going on over there. Police say a man wearing a gorilla suit broke into a Louisiana home and hid under a mattress before officials arrested him. News outlets quote Sulphur Police Department spokesman Mel Estes in Thursday's reports as saying that officers saw Jeremy Morin walking through yards in a costume. They had received calls about a suspicious person lurking and looking into homes. Estes says Morin ran into a home as officers approached but was discovered hiding. He was jailed on charges including resisting an officer, unauthorized entry, here's the big one, meth possession, and wearing a mask.
No.
Yeah.
No, not meth.
Yeah, but he was wearing a mask. They arrested somebody, Sonny, for wearing a mask.
For wearing a gorilla mask?
Yeah.
Wow.
In Louisiana.
You can get arrested for that.
Well, listen, in Louisiana, a person convicted of wearing a mask in public can be sentenced to 3 years in prison.
Really?
Yeah. So
We better
what do
tell
those
John.
COVID people think about that, huh?
We better tell John.
I know, yeah. Exceptions are allowed for religious purposes or on holidays like Halloween and Mardi Gras. Thank goodness for that, huh?
You went to Mardi Gras, didn't you? Oh,
no,
you
I went
just
to New Orleans,
Yeah.
but I did not go. I would never go during Mardi Gras. That's crazy. So we have a new feature on the podcast, and I am pleased to announce that it's Name That Theme.
Before we get to that.
Oh, did you say before we get to that?
Yeah, I wanted to have an adjective and a noun.
Adjective. How come you never wanted any adverbs from me? Adjective. Silly.
And a noun.
Ball.
And a verb.
Run.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Welcome to Name That Theme, where your lovable hosts, Dennis and Sonny, try to impress you with their knowledge of theme songs. Who can name that theme song the quickest? Let's find out.
All right, Sonny and I will each pick a contestant to play for and then volley theme songs at each other. Points are awarded for the fastest response time. The faster you answer, the better your score. Each week, the winning contestant's name will be entered into our monthly $25 gift card giveaway. If you want to win, you got to register, and you can find that at fountainofthought.com. But before we pick, we have to go through and find out who won last month's. So I have them, all of the entries in here. And we will put them, we'll put them over in here, and we will pick the winner. So $25 gift card is going to Charlotte, oh, God, Kirk something or another.
What's that name again?
Yeah, Kirkititas. Kirkititas. Whatever that is, I don't know. So, congratulations, Charlotte. You just won $25, courtesy of Fountain of Thought. All right, now.
How about a noun?
Pencil.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so now we are going to draw 4 contestants to play with at home. You're going to play with Holly. Holly Hermansky. So
Holly Hermansky.
Holly, and I am going to play for. I got a bunch stuck together here. Still got a bunch stuck together. All right, I am going to play for Mabel Sharon. Mabel Sharon. All right. I'm going first.
Adjective?
Dark.
You bring it to me, big boy. Let's go.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. Resident alien.
Very good, very good. That was 14 seconds. All right.
Would have been better if I wasn't. Which is going to happen. I just
so what happens is he answered that within 14 seconds, so he's going to get 14 points. The less amount of points you have, the better this game will be. We play up to 30 seconds, and if you don't get it, then obviously you're going to get a score at 30. So the lower the score, the better. So,
okay. Are you ready for your first theme song?
Yes. Stop. It's Stargate Atlantis. No. Then wait, if it's not Stargate Atlantis, then it's the one with the water.
Sequest.
Sequest. Yeah.
Yeah. What happens if you don't get it?
DSV.
How many points you get at 30, right?
Yeah, I get 30 because I didn't get it, so I get 30. Yeah.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah. You know, and I knew that too.
Yeah, I knew.
But
you know what? You knew that.
It kind of sounded a bit like Atlantis, didn't it?
Yeah, Atlantis is a little slower.
Man.
But on the same kind of a melodic
Yeah.
approach to the song.
All right. Here you go. How many of these are we doing? 3 or 4?
You said 3.
3? That's what I thought. Okay, good. Here's your next one. Whoop, wait a minute. I'll take that back.
I don't know that one.
Yeah. Okay, here goes.
Picard.
What?
Picard.
No, it is not Picard. You were 2 seconds away from 30 seconds. Anyways, it is Lost in Space, the new one.
Oh.
And you just watched that the other day, didn't you?
No, I haven't watched this. I haven't watched the new season yet.
Oh, that's why I played it, because I thought it'd be fresh in your mind.
No,
Right,
I didn't
so
watch it yet.
you get 30 for that one. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Can I have a noun?
Robot.
Thank you. Here you go, big boy.
Hardcastle and McCormick.
I forgot to look how much seconds.
Very short.
12 seconds.
12 seconds?
I tell you right now. Hold on. Nine seconds.
Yeah. All right. Ready?
Ready. Battle of the Planets.
Wow! You got that in 6 seconds. Very good. 30, 40. So you got a grand score of 50, and I got 39. So I really got to do. I didn't think you'd get that one. I thought you would think it was something else like Super Friends or something. Yeah. All right.
One of my favorite cartoons as a child.
I know you liked it. I was looking for things that you would like or knew. So go ahead.
Okay, here's your next one.
Yeah. It's a Stephen J. Cannell production, and that's Joey Scarberry singing the theme song.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't think of it. What is it?
Hardcastle and McCormick.
Oh.
They changed the theme song the following year.
Yeah. Okay.
And I remember that because as a kid, I was so pissed because I liked the original theme song better.
It had the vroom vroom in it. Yeah. All right.
He gets you on that
I know.
one.
See,
Yeah.
and I
That
knew.
was Sting.
I was thinking. I knew who it was immediately. I could tell immediately because I love Joey Scarberry. I knew that was him singing it, so it had to be a Stephen J. Cannell production, and I knew it. But I said that can't be Hardcastle McCormick because I just played that.
And I said I'm going to go right to his decade, and I'm going to defeat him. I'm going to defeat him.
You did. So congratulations to Holly. You won for this week, and you will be entered into our gift card giveaway. So great job. And Sonny, I am a bit disappointed in myself, but, whatever.
It's time to dig deep. That only means one thing. It's time for questions from my sack.
Have you watched that sack, by the way?
No. Before I get into this, what do you think? We should up it to 4. What do you think? 4 theme songs?
Well, I'm ready. You want to go?
Well, I'm ready too, but in the future, I think we should up it to 4.
All right. Let's go back to a conversation.
Yes, I know.
I take the tree. I said, I'm telling the dude it's going to go fast. It's good. Tree.
Hey, how do you really feel? So we'll do 4 from now on.
Okay. How about an animal?
A cow. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Questions from my sack is being sponsored by Cobbler's Corner on the corner of Arkansas and Bowen in Pantego, Texas, We're going to find expert craftsmanship at unbeatable prices. Tell them you heard this ad and receive a 20% discount off of any repair. Give them a call at 817-460-0600. Well, they'll save your soul and gladly die for you. All right, so if you go to our website, you're going to find information to send it in, or you can just send it to talkfot@gmail.com and send us a question that you want us to answer, and we will put them in this big old sack, and then we shake them up really good, and we read the questions. We read 3 a week. Yeah.
We've made it this far into the show, and guess what?
You didn't swear? You know, I just read, this is perfect for you. Sonny, what childish thing did you do as a child and still do as an adult?
Oh, wait a minute. How about... It was called Pull My Finger.
Folks, I don't know. I would say, believe it or not, I like sitting down with some Captain Crunch or some kid's cereal, looking at the box, reading the back of the box, and I don't know. I still like that.
Wow, I remember doing that. Yeah,
I like that. Yeah. All right, here
what?
is.
Guess what? Guess what?
I know.
Pull my finger.
Any bathroom humor, and you're laughing your ass off. All right, here is the next question. What is the most important thing you've ever done? And don't say fart.
The most important thing I've done?
That's what it says. The most important thing you've ever done.
Well, I don't know. See, I'm not one to toot my own horn. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'd have to ask you what the most important thing I did was. See, you're a narcissist.
Well, the most important thing you've ever done was become my friend. That's the most important thing you've done.
Exactly.
Right.
So
the most important thing I've done. No, what do you say to that? Yeah. The most important thing that I've done is had intercourse with my wife.
Wow.
You're gonna ask why?
Well, I kind of figured why, but I mean,
because I made 3 babies and they all came out beautiful and super and smart and intelligent and everything. So
now they're all costing you a fortune right now.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, and the final question of the week from my sack is.
That's from his sack.
From my sack, and I got to use my DJ voice.
DJ voice,
Mr. Ken Menard. I shouldn't have said who sent this in. I usually don't say that. Sorry, folks. You didn't hear that.
Oh, I hope it's not a stupid question.
Ken wants to know.
Ken's going to be pissed.
What would be the hardest thing for you to give up? What's the hardest thing for you to give up?
Oh, I gave it up. It was booze.
Alcohol.
And I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job.
I did that.
Hardest,
I didn't have much of a choice. I almost died.
Hardest thing for me to give up. I don't know. I got 2 routes to go. I don't know how we're looking at this, but I would probably say.
I know.
Yeah.
Being a narcissist.
No. That's I could never give that up. I would say
it would be hard.
Yeah.
It'd be hard for you to.
Watching TV maybe.
Oh God, you could never do that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I could give that up.
No,
so
couldn't do it.
Yeah. Do you have any more word selections for me?
Oh yes, I do. By the way, I need a noun.
Noun.
Nouns.
A train, and a computer.
And a person.
Sonny Rain.
Okay.
Sonny's pet peeve
of the week.
What you got for us, brother?
Gave this a lot of thought. A lot of thought. And then I forgot what it was. What was that pet peeve of the week?
You should write these things down.
No, actually, being that it's a Christmas show and, we're in that.
Wait, this is a Christmas show?
Yeah, we're in a very festive.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming it's a Christmas show unless you're going to sneak one in before Christmas.
Oh.
You are
Is that why there's
jet-setting-
all the decorations are up?
You are jet setting off to Texas, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a jet setter.
Yeah. So anyway, in the theme of Christmas, I don't think I'm going to. I'm not going to complain about anything today.
Oh,
But I'll have
no
a Whopper
complaints.
next time. No complaints today.
No complaints for you.
Nah. Not
Okay.
today.
All right. So, are you done with your collection of words?
I am.
Right.
Would you like to hear it?
I would like to hear it. Bring it on.
Dennis told me he was a fan of Mad Libs.
Mad Libs. Yeah.
Yeah. So I decided, you know what? Those were fun. So let's do that.
I got a bad feeling about this.
And you should. This one's entitled the Dear Santa letter. Dear Santa, I hope you're having a beautiful year. I'm sorry when I hid the cat in my sister's Christmas tree. It was just a joke. I promise I've been really blue and the rest of the 20th century. In the rest of the 20th century. Can you... I can't read. This is awful. Can you talk to my uncle and make sure she doesn't give me those silly... You know.
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah, you know, what do they call that? Non-binary.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see that. Can you talk to my uncle? Make sure that she doesn't give me any more of those silly footy balls again. I really run wearing them. Christmas morning, it's embarrassing. For Christmas, I want a pencil and a dark robot. But most of all, I want a pet cow.
You can't say black robot. That's not politically correct anymore.
I didn't say black robot. I said
Yeah,
dark.
but you said dark, so that's
Dark
slang
robot.
for that's a dog whistle for you know what. So
Is
you
another
can't say
dog
that.
whistle? Dark?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. How do you separate a turkey now? There's no such thing as...
No.
Jesus, this is getting crazy. Okay.
No.
But most of all, I want a pet cow. I know I'm responsible enough because I do my train. Really? Wow. Okay. Sounds kind of personal. That proves it. Plus, I would take care of him and take him for walks and pick up his computer. Please, Santa. Yours truly, Sonny Ray.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. So we can expect one of those every week now?
I don't know. We'll see.
You don't know? You'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to find a way to blow this stuff up. I never thought I was going to hit a point in my life where I was so blind. Jesus. Terrible.
All right. I've got nothing else.
You got nothing else?
I got nothing else. Are we done for today's episode, or do you? I don't know if because we talked about nixing the final thought thing. Are we nixing the final thought? And
no, we didn't.
Oh, we're not nixing it. Oh,
we don't have to
then
nix it.
Sonny, what's your final thought for this podcast episode? Probably the last of 2021. Actually, no, it won't be the last. Just the one before Christmas.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're making that sound so profound. I'm going to use my time by saying, what's this theme song?
Oh, Alf? Alf? No? Then wait, it's one of those. Mr. Belvedere? It's one of those.
Nanu.
Oh, Mork and Mindy. Yeah, Mork and Mindy. No.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at the Fountain of Thought television show.
All right, my final thought is don't have any final thoughts. Keep on thinking. Don't ever stop thinking.
That's a nice final
Isn't that
thought.
a final good? Yeah.
Here, cheers to you.
All right. And I think we'll come back with I think we can do the a tribute to those that have passed away. We used to do that, remember? We'd go through the list of everyone, all the famous people that have
You
passed away.
want to do that for the end of the year?
I think we should do that for the end of the year again. Yeah, we'll
okay,
do that again.
sounds-
And then
give honor where honor's due.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Leave your opinion, your thoughts on our listener line. Once again, that's 413-612-8037.
I got an opinion. You're fat.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Thank you. That's good input. Reminding everyone to subscribe to our podcast via your listening or viewing preference. You find anything up that nose that you just reached for? And don't forget to visit our website at fountainofthought.com for contests and so much more. And remember, everyone, remember,
Just remember.
Be a fountain.
Not a drain.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Okay, it's time for North Korean radio, and this one goes out to the Donger.
Run, Forrest, run!
Oh, groovy, baby.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Two in the box, ready to go. We be fast and they be slow.
Show me the money.
Joke around that he's the pit master of the world and all of that, and he is.
Fake news.
Very shagadelic.
Listen, you're being rude. You're fake news. You're fake news. Stop being rude. You're fake news.
The pain.
The number you have reached, 911, has been changed to a non-published number.